Okay, guys, girls, today we are going to be watching a video by Slapped Ham. Now, usually what I would do is watch the video, blind react to it, and then after I would film my intro, just so I can give a bit of, this one's going to be scary, this one's going to be this. Today, I am not watching this before filming the intro, okay? So we are all going into this horrendously blind. Now, it is Slapped Ham, so judging by the last few videos, it could be pretty bad. We'll see. But this one is titled, "This creepy footage will leave you questioning reality itself." I guess we're going to find out. Guys, if you enjoy this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, throw me some hype points, tell your friends to tell their friends, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is
Slapped Ham.
We have a massive episode for you today full of the scariest video clips going around. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more spooky content.
Just like this. Come on. Also, if you haven't already noticed, we have got a new member of the team. Now, he is nameless at the moment. He is a mummy. He is chilling. Probably a bit too much. Also, one thing I need to stress is that I also need you to keep an eye on him because he's not meant to move. There's no batteries in him whatsoever, just to let everyone know. So if for whatever reason he does move, I need to throw it in the bin. Okay. Guys, help me name him. I'd like to go with something like alliteration. So like the mummy, or like Fred said Max, but Max to me is not a scary name. However, we need a scary-ish or scary. What am I doing, mate? I have no idea. But anyway, someone with the best comment, with the best name in the comments of this video will name the mummy. Okay? Get your creative hats on and then let's go.
A TikTok clip posted by AC
we don't like the doorbell ones, mate.
Has left viewers divided after capturing what some believe to be a paranormal pet.
Oh, what? That's cool.
The Ring camera footage, recorded just after midnight, begins with a glowing orb drifting across the front yard.
Hold on.
As the light vanishes behind the post, a ghostly dog-like figure suddenly appears from the darkness.
Now, I'm not going to say that that's a dog, mate. But that's a dog, mate. Hold on.
The unexpected appearance startled the homeowners, who admitted they couldn't get back to sleep after reviewing the footage. Online reactions were mixed. Some were convinced the figure was the spirit of a dog, while others suggested it was nothing more than a perfectly timed glitch in the recording. So, was this a beloved pet making a spectral return? For the homeowners, the night ended sleeplessly, haunted by the image of a phantom dog
flabbergasted, mate.
Yard.
Because I understand, right? I understand camera quality and poor, I guess, quality overall. It can cause these things, right? We've seen it before. We saw a cat that looked like it disappeared. I mean, you guys will remember the clip I'm talking about. But I don't know, mate. Like down here, it seems pretty visual, as in we got the plants, we got these things here. And even here, like you can see even like the cracks in like the pavement or whatever that is, like the walkway, you can see the cracks in it and stuff. So why can't we see the dog? Unless it's no, that wouldn't even work either.
A chilling video uploaded to TikTok.
I'm so confused, mate.
Has sparked debate online.
What is going on with doorbells, mate? Like the primary function of a Ring doorbell or a camera doorbell is so that it would pick someone up as they walk past. It is a security feature. If we can't see anyone, then what's the point? Do you know what I mean? I'm confuzzled.
Footage captured on a Ring doorbell camera shows a strange ghostly figure drifting away from the door. Captured on a Ring doorbell camera shows a strange...
From here, it even blocks the light out, right? You can see where the lighting changes. I don't know. There's part of me that thinks this is a real video, obviously, but this is a real living human, and for some reason there has been a camera malfunction. I don't know why, because I have a Ring doorbell. It says here Ring. I have a Ring doorbell. I have a really early Ring doorbell, as in like first generation, and mine still works perfectly. Okay, I get the odd like weird glitch or something or whatever, like every tech will, but I don't know, man. I've never ever seen this. This is weird, mate. This is weird.
Ghostly figure drifting away from the doorway.
Because this is what I don't get, right? Sorry to keep pausing it, guys. I know it's annoying.
A Ring doorbell camera shows a
But like, I
strange
think,
ghost.
like when it gets to here, this loses visuals, but nothing else around it does. You know what I mean? You can quite clearly see the fence post. You can see this thing here. You can. It's almost as if it comes out and then, like it's green screened or something. That's so weird, mate.
Drifting away from the doorway. As it moves further into the yard, the shape gradually fades until it disappears completely.
Mate, this adds to my theory that ghosts aren't actually ghosts, as in like the undead or the dead or whatever. I think, or a theory that I put across, is that ghosts are just an alternative universe, or I don't know, mate. I've explained it better before, but mate, this is bothering me a bit.
Supposedly woke up at exactly
what do you think, mummy?
3:33 a.m. with a sudden urge to check the camera, only to be met with this unsettling sight. While the video appears otherworldly at first glance, one viewer suggested that it might be a hoax created by mashing two separate clips together. So we'll throw this one over to you, the viewer,
maybe.
for final judgment. Is this a spectral visitor vanishing into the night, or is there another way to explain what we are seeing? Let me know down below.
Out of all that, I don't even know how long that rant was of mine, just thinking out loud. I never once thought, this is how good I am. Sorry, how bad.
And she bent your roof.
At editing I am.
A bizarre and unsettling encounter uploaded to TikTok by Sexy Nico has left viewers both horrified and unnerved.
What the?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Is she drunk?
We have to move because of this.
Hold on, she has like a hoodie with like a, I don't know what it says, but it almost looks like a company's sign written hoodie. She's got to be on drugs or something.
According to the post, the group arrived at a campsite late at night. Suddenly, one of the campers started honking the car horn. At first, everyone assumed she was joking, but when they turned to look, they saw something straight out of a horror film.
That's hilarious.
Perched on the roof of the car was a woman, disheveled and silent. Things quickly escalated.
Mate, this is reminding me of that weird woman, you know, the one that's like, and doing all that weird stuff, mate. What the hell was going on?
The woman began whispering, "Give me the kids," despite there being no children present. Moments later, she started jumping on the car roof, shrieking into the night.
I don't understand that, mate. She's skidded.
When the poster approached to defuse the situation, the woman hissed, lunged forward, and belly flopped to the ground before bolting into the dark woods.
Like, it's not funny because obviously she's intoxicated by something.
The group abandoned the site immediately and relocated to another area, unwilling to risk a repeat
She hit the
encounter.
deck, mate, like a sack of shh.
And she bent your roof.
Viewers.
Hold on, sorry. When we got out, this woman climbed up on the car and started jumping, whispering crazy shot, or ish, like, take the kids.
And she bent your roof.
We told her to get down, but she hissed, trying to jump on me. Mate, if she had jumped on him, I don't know what I would have done, mate. If that was me in that situation, a woman jumps on me, mate, I'm doing the most amount of karate to get this bish in the bushes behind me, mate. That is an attack.
Viewers have compared the incident to something out of the Blair Witch Project or
mate,
a
if you've not seen that
possession
film,
scene, calling it the stuff of camping nightmares.
go and watch it now, mate.
That's hilarious.
That is one of the worst
thought that the incident
films
might have been
ever.
staged or part of a prank. However, the way the woman leaps from the car and crash lands on the ground seems very real. Whether the woman was suffering from a breakdown, drugs, or something far stranger, one thing's certain: this creepy campsite incident isn't one they'll forget anytime soon.
That's hilarious.
She's defo on something. She's got to be, because I'm not being funny. How, like, who in their right mind
We have to move because of this.
is going to jump off a car and skid, mate? And I'm talking like she didn't even put her feet down. She just skidded.
An oddly unsettling video shared by the Mirror's Facebook page has gone viral after capturing something strange.
What the hell? Was that someone's wig?
Park visitor strapped into a high-speed ride when suddenly their wig flies off. The hairpiece whirls through the air, twisting and flapping before landing in front of several
Don't laugh.
bystanders.
This is not helping, mate. It's putting a big old laughing face on the screen. Mate, it looks alien. What?
One viewer joked that the airborne wig looked like a Dementor heading to Hogwarts, comparing the swirling black shape to the ghostly figures from Harry Potter. Another thought that those watching must have initially...
Can we just actually address this? Harry Potter had no right, mate, putting... Those Dementor things were horrific. They had no right using those in the films.
thought that someone's head had flown off.
They should have been like
Luckily, it was
pink
just the
or
wig.
something, so they
Still
looked
a rather
nicer.
hair-raising experience.
I know they're not nice, but you know what I mean.
Back to the ghosties.
They were well scary. Off it goes. In a bit. Mate, we need
Chilling
to.
video uploaded to TikTok by Dark Side of the Moon 83 has left
Mate,
viewers questioning
these
what they're
camera
seeing.
ones, mate. These. Yeah, what, mate? What are we doing here? This is in the UK, I think.
According
by
to
the way,
post, the footage comes from the uploader's Ring security camera, which monitors their front yard. In the clip, a ghostly semi-transparent shape suddenly races down the driveway and disappears out the front gate. The movement is fast and fluid, too quick for a person walking.
bug
The figure appears
maybe.
to lack any clear facial features.
Like let's break this down for a second, right? The road is shiny, which means that there's potential that it's raining. Okay, and if it's the UK, it's 100% raining. Okay, this could be right. There could be a drop, and this is me going real deep into this now, right? There could have been a drop of rain onto the lens. Okay, so it gives the impression when like an insect flies past or something that maybe it's distorted and much bigger than it actually is, or it's a ghost and we should all leave the country.
Or solid form.
Yeah.
Commenters have been quick
I don't
to
know,
share
mate.
their
The more I'm watching
theories.
it, the more I'm
Some
like-
believe the footage shows a spirit or residual energy passing through the property, while others argue it's a trick of light, a bug close to the camera, or even a glitch in the recording. Whatever the explanation, this eerie clip has quickly
I don't know,
become
mate.
another unsettling entry.
The glitch in recording thing, it doesn't seem likely. However, mate, watch
Whatever
obviously the main mass of the thing is there, but look below it. You can almost see like a weird a glow or a shine or something. I don't know, like a glow, I guess. Look,
explanation, this eerie clip has quickly become another unsettling entry.
It
in the
seems to
growing
almost
collection of
light up.
strange moments caught on home security
everything
cameras.
around it in a way, but not so much light up. I don't know if I can. Almost like it's leaving like a shadow, but a white shadow. I don't know. Whoa,
A
okay,
recent
mate.
claim has reignited one of science
You wake
fiction's
up like that,
oldest
mate. What do you do?
fascinations, that extraterrestrials may have tampered with human DNA. Dr. Max Rempel, founder of the DNA Resonance Research Foundation, says his team has found genetic sequences in human families that don't match either parent, and he speculates they could be of non-earthly origin. According to Rempel, his team examined DNA from the 1000 Genomes Project, a major public database of family trios, and identified unusual sequences in 11 families out of 581. In each case, fragments appeared that did not trace back to either parent, amounting to more than
What?
300 unexplained variants. Because the children were born long before gene editing tools like CRISPR, he argues that these anomalies can't easily be explained by human intervention.
Well, one thing, mate, just sorry to keep pausing it again. However, there is a story, and you may have heard of it, about a race of people called, it was in Sumerian text, like ancient Sumerian text, and they were called the Anunnaki, right? And in their writing, or within Sumerian writing, they spoke about like gene manipulation. How would they have known that? Do you know what I mean? And also, there's like websites, if you're in the UK, or I mean, they might even do it internationally, I don't know, but there's a company called MyHeritage, which this is not an ad, by the way, I'm not being paid by them, but I'm going to be doing it soon. And I think you just swab the inside of your mouth and it tells you sort of where you come from almost. Like it can tell you if you have this DNA or that DNA, like you could be 20, like I think that I would be probably a high percentage of English, French potentially because of my surname. Could you imagine mine comes back and it's like you are 99% alien? What would I do? I'd have to go into hiding.
Apple also claims to have seen similar patterns in consumer DNA tests.
Sorry for the
submitted by
tangent again, by the
people
way.
who believe they've experienced alien abductions. He speculates that the mysterious sequences could affect traits such as perception or cognition, even hinting at links to neurodivergent conditions, but stresses that these are early, unconfirmed ideas. Experts caution that the data have not undergone peer review and that the evidence remains circumstantial. Genetic mismatches can result from sequencing errors, contamination, or limitations in genotyping arrays. With only 11 families showing anomalies, the sample size is small, and adding self-identified abductees introduces strong selection bias. Most importantly, extraordinary claims demand extraordinary proof.
Good.
Before
good.
invoking extraterrestrial origins, researchers would need to rule out far simpler explanations such as rare natural mutations or database artifacts. Rempel's theory echoes past sensational stories that didn't withstand scrutiny, from the infamous Starchild skull, once touted as a human-alien hybrid but later proven to be a human child with deformities, to the Atacama Desert adder skeleton, ultimately identified as a human fetus with genetic mutations. These cases highlight how easily unusual biology can be mistaken for something otherworldly.
Jesus
The
Christ.
concept of alien-human hybrids has long circulated in UFO lore. And
Mate, what about the
popular
Nazca
culture.
mummies, mate?
Abduction narratives frequently describe genetic experiments, hybrid children, or long-term seeding programs. Scientifically, however, the idea faces near insurmountable barriers. Alien biochemistry would likely be incompatible with human DNA replication, immune systems would reject foreign proteins, and evolutionary divergence would prevent stable gene integration. A milder, more plausible notion comes from panspermia.
have we got
theory that
superheroes
life on
running
Earth
around,
might have
mate?
originated from extraterrestrial microbes that carried genetic material across space. But that's far removed from aliens deliberately modifying our genomes. To move from speculation to evidence, researchers would need deep coverage whole genome sequencing of affected families, independent replication by multiple labs, and strict contamination controls. Any novel sequences would then have to be compared across all known Earth species to see if they truly have no terrestrial relatives, an immense undertaking that has never yet revealed anything beyond Earth-based biology. Dr.
This stuff
Rempel's
is so
proposal
interesting,
of
but I have
alien
no idea what
DNA
he's
hidden in
saying.
the human genome is bold, intriguing, and, for now, entirely unverified.
But I do, but not
It joins a long
nearly
line
enough.
of extraordinary hypotheses that flirt with the boundary between science and science fiction. Still, it reminds us how much of our own genetic code remains mysterious. Whether those mysteries are
Did he just look
cosmic
at
in
me?
origin or simply the limits of current science, the fascination endures.
Well, there's that, I don't know how many times I've heard the story now, but apparently US government and just governments in general around the world, they know about alien life forms, all right? This is something that, this is not me saying this is real. This is just a story that I've heard time and time and time again. And maybe there's like a declassified document somewhere saying that this is real. I don't know. But the story goes that sort of humans and aliens, they came into contact, and the agreement was that aliens would give humans like alien tech, like weaponry, I guess, and then just to progress technologically. And then humans will allow the aliens to every now and again take a human, do a load of tests on them, maybe bring them back, maybe not. Who knows? Because there's so many, like, look at the Travis Walton, that Betty and Barney Hill and all these people that claim to have been abducted, and their stories haven't changed in the decades after. You know what I mean? Like, look at Travis Walton. His story has never, ever, ever changed. People can't, like, even what is it, like the behavior specialists and people that can tell when you're lying have said this man is genuinely, he believes what he's saying. Not saying that that's true, but he believes what he's saying in his own account of being abducted. So, mate, who knows? Who knows? All I know is, please don't take me, mate. Okay? You're not going to get anything from me.
What you're seeing isn't a glitch in the Matrix.
A short clip uploaded to TikTok by Mr. Aviator 1 has stunned viewers after appearing to show a Kuwait Airways Boeing 777 suspended mid-air.
That's got to
This
be...
is the power of optics, wind, and perfect timing. A real-world illusion that makes
Yeah,
it
that's got, like, he's moving this way,
Aircraft
he's
look
moving
like
this way, and
Eerie
yeah.
footage
I don't
quickly
know.
spread
Maybe?
across social media, with many calling it a glitch in the Matrix. At first glance, it genuinely looks as though time has stopped. The engine's still, the wings steady, the plane frozen in place.
Someone just hit pause in the simulation. Do you know, there is actually, like, a really
Despite
small
its
part of me
unsettling appearance,
that does believe that we're in a
experts say the effect
simulation.
is most likely caused by parallaxing, an optical illusion that occurs when two moving objects are filmed from a third moving perspective. In this case, the TikTok user was filming from a
It's a
vehicle
kinetic
moving at
illusion.
just the right speed and
Ooh.
direction to match the aircraft's forward motion relative to the background. It's a strange and captivating illusion, one that plays tricks on our depth perception and feeds our fascination with glitches in everyday life. While there's nothing supernatural about it, the frozen aircraft remains
That
a
would
perfect
look
example of how
like
the
if you saw
ordinary
that with your
can
own
still
eye,
look
mate.
extraordinary when viewed from the right angle.
What?
Coming up in our last
Mate.
segment, in just a few seconds, we take a look at a fascinating UFO mystery that's unfolding in Belgium right now.
Sorry, just to carry on from what I said a minute ago, the whole simulation thing, I have tried to get my brain to see how unrational it is, and I can't, mate. There is just too many things that keep reeling me back in, I guess. Like, science talks about it, like about how the chances of us being in a simulation is greater than 50-50. And I'm like, even if it was 50-50, mate, that's still terrifying. That means that there is... Right. I've just scared myself. That means that this very moment, there could be a number of people watching me, and you don't even know it, mate. We're in a simulation. We could have, like, look in The Sims. The Sims, people control the players, or people allow them to just go about their lives. But if you put AI into The Sims, eventually, I don't know how long it would take, but eventually they would start asking where they came from. You know what I mean? If they got intelligence, eventually then they're going to go from talking like or whatever it is to how did we get here? What is the Big Bang? Do you know what I mean? Mate, if there's people watching me right now and you are in control of my simulation, can you at least, like, I don't know, give me a kickstart on YouTube or something, mate? I need the help, please. Hey.
Before we do, remember to hit that like button, subscribe if
And
you're
subscribe
new,
to me.
leave us some comments down below.
Please. That'd be great. I don't know why I salute. I've never actually been in the... Oh, that doesn't matter.
In a quiet corner of eastern Flanders, Belgium, a strange piece of UFO history has vanished without warning. A roadside monument near the village of Lottenhula, once marking a spectacular 1955 UFO sighting, has been removed at the request of the witness's family. Its disappearance has left locals divided and reignited speculation about what really happened that night nearly 70 years ago.
Now, I need to visit this... sorry to pause it, guys. I need to visit this Rendlesham Forest. It was like they've deemed it like the UK's version of Roswell. And it's not even far away from me, mate. I didn't even realise. It's like 2.5 hours away. If you guys want to see that in a video, mate, I know I say this a lot, and then it seems like I don't follow up, but I have a long list of things. I have a very busy life, guys, and I do apologise that I'm not able to get around to things immediately. But that is something that I genuinely would do. I would go to Rendlesham Forest at night. Like, if there's anyone that is into the UFO thing and you want to come with me, mate, let me know. We could make an entire video out of it. I think that would be so good. I might even try and get Casper Side to come with me. Could you imagine he actually came? Anyway, mate, I think that would be a sick video. And like I said, it's like 2.5 hours away, mate. I could do that. It's like the good time of year to do it as well. It gets dark at like 6 p.m. Right, I'm adding it to the list right now.
The
Okay.
memorial stood beside the
Rendlesham
E40
Forest.
motorway for over 2 decades.
Here we come.
It was erected in 2004 at the urging of Marin van der Kruisen, who claimed to have seen 5 enormous silver discs hovering in formation above the area on July 21st, 1955, Belgium's National Day. At the time, he was an 18-year-old paratrooper and amateur astronomer riding with his father when they stopped to watch a roadside crowd pointing skyward. According to van der Kruisen, the craft were at least 100 meters across and remained visible for 10 minutes before
Jesus
vanishing in an
Christ,
instant.
mate.
In later years, local authorities granted permission for a marble plaque to be placed on the spot, complete with van der Kruisen's name, a depiction of the formation, and a photo from the time of the event. The site soon became a quiet pilgrimage point for UFO enthusiasts and curiosity seekers.
www.ufo.be.
Guidebook of strange places, listed among the nation's 50 most peculiar landmarks. In July 2025, on the 70th anniversary of the sighting, the stone was freshly restored, only to be removed months later.
What?
Local reports suggest the memorial was taken down in late September or early October 2025 after van der Kruisen's family, through a lawyer, demanded its immediate removal. They reportedly threatened legal action if the municipality did not comply. Officials later confirmed that the family no longer wished to be associated with the event. The municipality carried out the removal quietly.
Why would you not want
without
that?
public notice. The monument's current location remains unknown, and attempts by journalists and UFO researchers to reach the family have been met with silence. The disappearance has frustrated Belgian UFO researchers and folklorists. Frederick Dallaire, head of the National UFO Hotline, called it a loss for Belgian folklore. Others, like author Camille de Bruyne, lamented the erasure of a local curiosity that symbolized one man's lifelong conviction. For many locals, the story had become a piece of community
that's like a bit
lore.
of
A tale passed down as both mystery
I don't know.
and myth.
It's exciting in your family, you know what I mean?
Private, but several possibilities have been raised. Some believe they simply grew tired of the attention and constant visitors.
Yeah, I guess.
Others suspect emotional or reputational reasons. A wish to move on from a story that had overshadowed their relative's legacy. There could also be mundane legal issues over land rights or maintenance responsibilities. Of course, a few in the UFO community suspect something deeper, quiet pressure to downplay or erase a famous sighting from the public record.
Or the government got involved and then there was a conspiracy. I don't know what I'm talking about, mate. Yeah.
With the memorial gone, only the story remains. A tale of 5 silver discs gliding above Flanders
really sad,
on a
isn't it?
summer evening long ago.
What is happening this year, mate? This year is not
feels like an attempt to bury
not
the
fantastic, is it?
unexplained. For skeptics, it's the natural fading of a legend that outlived its witness. If you like lengthier paranormal deep dives, then you'll love our second channel. It's full of little-known hauntings, UFO and alien cases, and cryptid encounter stories. Each episode is just one case, so it gives us more time and space to dig a little deeper. Check it out if you're curious. There's links in the description and it's pinned in the comments. We'll see you over there.
Slapped ham. Mate, slapped ham. What a banger of a video. I like that, mate. We had the paranormal, we had the UFO, we had some folklore stuff. Mate, I love when we have like a concoction of so many different things in one video. I like this video a lot. He is absolutely killing it. The last, I don't know, 3-4 videos that we've reacted to from Slapped Ham have been 11 out of 10. Fair play, mate. He is solidifying himself on the Paranormal Hall of Fame. What a gangster. Right, guys. I need someone to name him. He is Marvin the Mummy. He's not. But you know what I mean. Something along those lines. Something that is intriguing, scary, maybe a bit ominous, maybe a bit mysterious. Mysterious Mummy? No, it doesn't work. And guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, tell a friend to tell all of their friends. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.